This is the Lycan 272 from KTM. It's a aluminum all-mountain bike and 27.5-inch wheels. It's got Fox Float 32 130mm air shocks on the front with 3-position remote control on the handlebars. We have a Fox Float DPS 3-position rear shock. Group set is all Dior XT except for the brakes, which are Shimano SLX, which are just one step below Dior XT. The chain rings on this group set are 36-26, accompanied by an 1140 cassette. Gives you a really wide range of gears. Pretty much do anything out there on the trails. Rear derailleur is a Shimano Dior XT Shadow with the clutch, so it really helps prevent chain slap from happening. It's a really good thing. Wheels are KTM Pro Trail 27.5. They're actually made by DT Swiss, so they're full DT Swiss wheels and hubs. The tires, front and back, are from Schwalbe. They are the Rocket Rons. They're pretty decent. I find that in the wet, they're a little slippery on roots and rocks, but once everything dries up, they grip really well, and they do really well when you're turning in a good lean. Coming up to the seat post, we have a K's dropper post. It's 100mm. Works really nicely. Every once in a while, I find it gets stuck. You just kind of have to push down on it a little bit, but I think that with a little bit of adjusting and some lubrication, it'll get rid of that. Saddle is a Selle Italia Flow X1. Really nice, comfortable saddle. Cut out pretty flat, but works well. Alright, so coming up here, we have a KTM Team Handlebar, followed by a KTM Team Stem, and a KTM Team Integrated Headset, a drop-in integrated headset with a tapered headpiece that it slides into. Disc rotors are 180mm, both front and back. Once again, those are Shimano SLX. So the whole bike has got Shimano Dior XT on it, except for the brakes, but at least they are SLX and hydraulic. And a lot of people actually say the SLX may even be slightly better than the Dior XT. I don't know, I'll leave that up to you to figure out. But yeah, that's that. Whole bike as a whole weighs 12.5 kilos, which is not bad for a full aluminum all-mountain trail bike. Rides really nicely, very stiff, and just really goes up the hills and down again quite nicely. I took it up some pretty steep grades. The 1140 cassette on the back paired with these chain set sizes really helps move things along without much effort. With the dropper seat post, you're able to drop it in some tighter areas, really get behind the bike, move around, and it really makes it feel just that more stable. With the 3-position lockout here on your rear and front shocks, it's really nice. It doesn't have remote lockout for the rear shock due to the way that Fox uses their remote lockout system. Kind of can't do both at the same time. It's either front or rear. So instead we've got the lockout on the front, so you can set your 3-position here, and then you can just come down here. At first I didn't think this was going to be, or I thought it was going to be a little bit harder than it actually is, but it's really simple to just reach down and flick it over into the lock position, and then click back into your middle position there, which I tend to use for most riding. Flipping this over here into this position, doing some downhill work, just really makes the rear end stick. Grips the dirt really well, especially going over little rock gardens and such, and it's really nice. For those of you who may not know, KTM actually does make bicycles. I know a lot of people who have seen me out on the trails with this thing couldn't believe it, that it was a KTM, and they've actually been making bikes since about 1964. They've been selling them all over Europe since then. However, they just did start coming into the States now, so you can now get one of these and enjoy it as much as I have. If you would like to know more about the bike, feel free to leave some comments down below. Also, you can head to ktmbikeindustries.com. You can find all the information about the bikes there and even order one if you would like. If you like this video, of course, make sure to like and share it to your buddies. Maybe you've got some friends that ride some KTM dirt bikes or motorcycles. They would like a KTM bike. And also, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this and to see the evolution of what happens to this if I decide to ever upgrade it. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.